Oh, hi. So not long ago, I was thinking to myself, see, I'm a huge fan of the Muppets. Grew up on the Muppets, love the Muppets, everything Muppets. I'm all about the Muppets, okay? I like every Muppet movie, every Muppet show. Like me, the Muppets. So when you got Muppet Lego minifigs, I'm in heaven. But I don't really have a car, so I can't be going all over town to every single Target to find the minifigs. Which is usually what I would do because Target is usually the only place I can find CMF blind bags. Sometimes Walmart, but Walmart either they get them right away and then they're gone the next day, or they don't restock them for a year. Anyway, Target's usually my best bet, but like I said, I can't be going all over Target, if that at all. Anywho, I go to the store with my son last week. King Supers. And they've got two boxes of Muppets blind bag minifigs. And I was like, okay. One of the boxes was behind the first box, and it was not even opened, like at all. And the other box in the front was pretty much full. And I went, you know what, son? Let's see if we can feel these. Let's see if we can get all 12 without spending an arm and a leg like I usually do. So we felt them. And we ended up buying 7 with only one duplicate. And then 2 weeks later, 2 weeks, I was like, let's see if they have any more. Sure enough, the second box was now opened and only half left. And so we felt 6 more. Long story short, we bought a total of 13 minifigs and only got 2. Count them. 2 duplicates. Wound up with 11 of the 12. And honestly, I'm satisfied. I felt every single one they had on their second trip, and they didn't have the last one we needed, but I don't care. Because personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the 2 old hecklers. So we got this guy, but I did not get the other one, which is fine by me, because honestly, I didn't want either. However, I did kind of want this one, specifically, not because of him, because of the laptop he comes with, which is a reference to the last Muppet show. Not the last one that was kind of like The Office. This was the last one that was like a pandemic show, and it took place online, and Scooter had to upload the show every week, and it was pretty funny. So to have the little Scooter laptop, yes please. But that's the only reason why I wanted this guy. Didn't really want him. But the full collection, oh my goodness gracious. There's others I'm not the biggest fan of. Her, whatever. Apparently she's left-handed. I don't think that's a left-handed guitar. But I was watching the show the other day, and she's left-handed. So that's pretty gnarly. Altogether, this collection is phenomenal. These minifigs are outstanding. And I think you can tell the biggest reason why. The last one I ended up getting, because I really wanted, my son was trying to complete the band. So we did get Animal with this beautiful printed piece here. I like that. His drum set's pretty gnarly. I got it on here, luckily. It only held up by one stud there. But he's got his drum set, and he looks absolutely phenomenal. The first time I've seen the wands from Harry Potter actually both being used. I mean, sometimes they'll have 2 characters, use one of each. But normally you're left with one left over. Nope. He's using those wands for drumsticks. I thought that was pretty cool. So then, you got them. That's one thing. But then I like this. I like Ralph. Ralph doesn't get enough attention on the show in general. And he comes with sheet music. I haven't done the research. But, oh yeah, because it says. That's literally, oh man, I'm blind. But it says bravado number 5, Mozart, Ludwig van Beethoven. So that is a Beethoven song right there. I'm not a musician. I don't read sheet music. But trust me. And then to come with a little Beethoven bust here, I think that's very clever. And that headpiece alone, come on now. So you got Ralph there. Phenomenal. I like the way they do the printing to have the fur. And then these two. Gotta have these two. Beaker and Bunsen. I love the green on these. It's absolutely perfect. And Beaker's mouth being open perfectly. He's got a me. He's got his little deal there. They got their lab coats. They're ready for an experiment gone awry. And these two, you can't go without these two. I mean, Miss Piggy's actually got like a poster of her. Would you like my autograph? I mean, so that's I mean, it's great. It's fantastic. It's a Miss Piggy minifig. Come on. And you got Kermit, who not only comes with his banjo, but the Rainbow Connection. We've been getting some awesome rainbow pieces these days. I really like what they did with My Little Man. I like how some of them have full legs, some of them have short legs, depending on who they are. So that's pretty cool. Why are there so many? Yeah, I'm gonna get... don't want to get banned from the... So yeah, and then my favorites. I really wanted Gonzo. I got Gonzo the first time around. I mean, his outfit is absolutely phenomenal. He's got chili peppers on his shirt. He's got a polka dot tie. And he's in a monogamous relationship with a chicken. So not only are we... It's not just any old chicken piece, though. That's Camilla. So if you look closely, she's got her blue eyeshadow. And her eyelashes. I mean, come on now. That's Gonzo. He's a whatever. I mean, he's actually an alien, spoiler alert. I think Muppets from Space is probably the best of the Muppet movies. Followed then by The Muppets, the one that introduced... What's his face? And had Jason Segel. Anyway. And of course, one of my favorite characters, I had to get Fozzy. Waka waka! And my second time around, I got my two favorite characters that I was really looking for. So you got Fozzy, very, very important character. He's got his hat and everything. He comes with a banana, because, you know, why not? Banana peels are what jokes are all about. And his microphone stand so he can do his stand-up. Have you heard about these outdoor shopping centers? You seen one, you seen them all. Waka waka! Anyway. So I got the Fozzy, and then... Swedish Chef, my favorite character from the Muppets. I mean, my favorite now is kind of like Pepe. But Pepe and Swedish Chef are my two favorites. Swedish Chef had the best line ever in Muppets Take Manhattan? Muppets... The Muppet... It's one of the first movies. Not the first one, but one of the first ones where they all, like, give up on Hollywood and then they separate and then they all get jobs. And then Scooter gets a job at the movie theater working with Chef, and Chef's popping the popcorn. I work at a movie theater myself. And I say this quite often. He goes, popcorn popping in your face in 3D! And of course he's wearing 3D glasses and throwing popcorn at his own face, so it's pretty funny. I mean, he came with an extra wisp, but knowing him, he'd be like... And this, at first I thought was like maybe a radish, but now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that's a tomato. So you get a printed headpiece that's a smiling tomato. Come on. And you can use it to throw it at Fozzy for his terrible stand-up routine. So like I said, thanks to my son's help and us being masters at this, we felt all of these, only got two extras. I got an extra Fozzy and an extra Bunsen. And there's only one that I couldn't find. But I didn't have to get any extra, and I mean, they're expensive now. When I first started collecting these, they were, what, I think, $2, maybe $3 a piece? And now they're up to $5. $5 a piece is pretty darn expensive. So if you could feel them, I mean, I'm pretty sure I found his rainbow piece in his banjo. The chicken was how I realized it was Gonzo. Piggy, I think maybe I found her head, but I think that thing kind of gave it away. He was easy because of the laptop pieces. Those are a no-brainer. Her, I found her headpiece and the bass guitar. Animal was easy because when you find this big piece of his drum, it's like, come on now. Ralph, because he's got the extra headpiece, but so does the Swedish Chef. But the Swedish Chef is easy because you can feel the big hat and his whisks. Fozzy was easy because he's got a banana. Bunsen's got the round head and then the flask. So that was not hard. And then of course Beaker with the distinct head and then the walkie-talkie piece. So these are actually pretty easy to feel, if you will. But I gotta say, overall, I mean, yes, it's phenomenal to have the Muppets. I really hope they do another series. I don't know, like, how they would do Pepe and Rizzo. Because would they be, like, chicken size? Both Pepe and Rizzo? Probably. They'd have to come in one, get to your little Pepe and your little Rizzo. But they could pull it off. I've seen Lego do amazing things. Because look at these heads. The molding on these heads are probably the best head molds Lego has ever done, if you ask me. Like, they're perfect. I mean, look at the way they got Kermit's neck to go perfectly with his mouth. And then his... These head molds are one of a kind. And absolutely... Look at Beaker's mouth, for goodness sake. Absolutely phenomenal. I love these minifigs. I think Lego did a fantastic job. These head molds are the best they've ever done. Please give us more Muppets. This is what? Maybe a quarter of all the Muppet characters that we could be doing? Bring it. I want all of them. So, yeah. It's time for the Muppet Show tonight. Okie dokie.